Welcome to the Mafia game. Now that you're playing, you might have a few questions to ask. Just made this character. Character's just at a level 9. Doesn't have too much gas. First, let's go over the jobs. Jobs, they cost energy points. This is energy. This is how many points it'll cost. And this is how many experience points it'll give me. These are the experience points that you need to advance to the next level. You'll get refilled on your energy, you'll get refilled on your endurance, and you'll get refilled on health. This is where you start, a fresh start. Now when you first start, you want to hurry up and do all your jobs till they're full of blue, so that you could get to rivals where you can actually get some guns, eh? What's the use of fighting with knives and bicycles when you gotta fight against guys with guns? Not good to bring a knife to a gunfight. Each episode has a chapter. When you finish a chapter, you're able to move on to the next chapter. And the further you get, the better weapons you could buy. All the way up to the top. Jobs have gifts that they'll drop out every now and then. And sometimes the things that they drop in the jobs, you need to be able to do other jobs. Sometimes they won't drop nothing. That has a little bit to do with luck right there. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Now when you finish a job completely, you get a star. And you also get a special gift or goodie. And then when you get all 4 stars, you get an extra special gift. Your object is to get your numbers as high as possible. Now let's look at fighting. Couple things you need to know. You gotta know who you are and where you stand. You gotta know how much money you got. You gotta know the size of your crew, bosses, your attack score, and your defense score. These 2 scores are important. This will help you win fights when you attack people, and this will help you defend yourself against fights when people attack you. Your energy, that only applies to when you're doing jobs. You'll see those here. What's important for fights is your endurance. Every time you fight, you'll use 1 endurance point, and each time you fight, you'll lose some health. And when your health drops below 40, you can't fight anymore. And these are your weapons and your equipment. Your crew size is one of the most important factors in determining who will win a fight. Each person in your crew, they can use a weapon, a piece of equipment, and 1 vehicle. If you hover your mouse over the weapon or the equipment, it'll show you what your attack score. And your crew members, when they attack, will use the equipment with the highest attack score. As you see, I got a crew of 10, but I don't have enough equipment for everybody to carry. So I'm selling myself short if I don't get some equipment for everybody in my crew. I only got 6 pieces of equipment, but it's 11 of us that can fight. So I gotta get more equipment and I gotta get more vehicles. Now when it comes to fighting, you wanna fight smart. If you fight somebody at your level, you'll get experience points and you'll get money. And sometimes you wanna get experience points so that you could get to a higher level. Every time you get a higher level, you get that refill on everything. Sometimes you wanna just fight for money because you're avoiding going up a level, because sometimes going up a level can hurt you if you don't get to use all of your endurance and earn as much money as possible during your fights. So sometimes you want to fight people at a lower level. Fighting people at a lower level, as long as they're not too much lower than you, will earn you money. Fighting people at a higher level will earn you the most money, and they will earn you the most experience points as long as you can win the fight. But you want to be careful. You want to look at how many kills, how many wins and losses they have, and choose your battles wisely. You want to win as many fights as possible. Losing a fight will take away a lot of your health, and you can even lose money if you fight somebody that could beat you. Look at their level. As long as they're close to your level, you will make some kind of money. And remember, kid, this is a numbers game, so you want to pay attention to the numbers. And these people are level 14s. So by fighting people that are higher than me, if my crew is bigger and I have better equipment, I got a pretty good chance of winning. Those are the fights that you want the most. But you also see that I only need 51 points to go up to next level. Once I go up to next level, everything resets. So I want to try to use all of my endurance points, and I want to try to use all of my energy for jobs before I go up to the next level. If not, I'll end up wasting endurance points and energy. Because once you go up a level, you can't get the energy and endurance that you didn't use up back. So like I said, I have a crew of 10 right now, and I see all these people. A lot of them have a smaller crew. So I probably got a pretty good chance of beating them all. You could take a closer look by clicking on their picture and see exactly what they have. I see this person, they're higher level, but they have a much smaller crew than me. I see that they've won less fights than they lost. And also, I noticed that they've never killed anybody. So I think there's a good chance that I could win this fight and maybe not even lose too much of my health. That's also important. Don't worry, kid, this might sound like a lot, but you'll get used to it real quick. Seeing this person's never killed anybody makes me want to go fight him even more. So click on the fight button once you choose your fight. Now I've won $758, 2 experience points. I can see here for more details, the outcome of the fight depends heavily on your attack score, defense score, and the size of your crew. Hey, I said that already. And anytime you have a question, you can click on those detail buttons and they'll explain a lot more about what just happened. Also, you can click on this and see exactly what happened. I can see how many weapons I used and how many weapons they used. Now, let's go back and look at her and look at me. You can always check yourself out. And as you see now, I went from 51 to 33 experience points left. Once I get 33 more experience points, I'm going to go to the next level. You never want to attack anybody with the letters HBM next to their name. And at this level, it wouldn't be very smart to fight one of those guys anyway. You go to fight, you could choose to fight your enemies. And I just started playing, so nobody's attacked me yet. When somebody attacks me, they'll end up here on my enemies list. Only if they're alive, though. If they're dead, of course I can't fight them, so I won't even know who attacked me if somebody gets them before I find out. My crew is pretty well armed for a level 9, but if they weren't, I could buy guns, and you see the attack and defense score for each weapon that you buy. Most weapons are used for jobs. Some weapons you could buy just because they have a high attack score or a high defense score. Here you could buy equipment, and as you go up and you complete chapters, you could get better equipment. Now here I see I have a crew of 10. I could buy more equipment and use more equipment, which will raise my attack score and my defense score. These things are pretty important. They have a really high defense score, so if you have enough of these and somebody attacks you, you have a much better chance of defending yourself and winning a defense. So I'm going to go ahead and buy enough of these for every person in my crew to have one. You just click on buy when you want to buy something. Vehicles. I only have 4 vehicles, but including myself, there's 11 of us in the crew. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some more vehicles. Now you see here, you need weapons and vehicles for your jobs. So you might just want to buy whatever equipment is necessary for the jobs you got or the jobs you're going to do. That's a pretty good idea to me. Why waste your money buying equipment if you can't also use it for jobs and fights? In the black market are items that you can buy with gold. There's several ways to earn gold. Most common way is to buy it from Tag, but you can also get free gold by completing certain offers and from other promotional things that Tag has to offer. If you click on Get Gold, a new window will open up and it'll show you ways you could get gold. You can buy gold, or if you don't have money for gold or you just don't want to spend your money on the game, you can earn gold. There are lots of ways that you can earn gold. Sometimes you get gold for buying things from the sponsors, like in this case, if you buy DirecTV through Tag, you'll get 270,000 gold. But you don't always have to spend money to get gold. In this case, it'll tell you at the bottom exactly what you need to do to buy the gold and how you'll get the gold and when you'll get the gold if you complete the offer. Sometimes, like this one, if you open up a bank account, you'll get 6,700 gold. These offers change very often, and if you just want free offers, you could click on the free tab, and you'll see here there are plenty of offers to choose from. Sometimes you could just watch a video and earn gold. Sometimes you could put your email address and opt in to receive emails from sponsors. But just look for yourself and see if there's something you like. But remember, you don't have to earn gold to be able to win the game. The real secret and key to the game is to play smart. I'll give you a clue. If you play often, you'll probably have an advantage, even over some of the gold players. Timing is everything, so you want to try to time the game perfectly. When you get killed, you have a 3-hour period where nobody can attack you, and you get to use a boost pack every 8 hours. Those 2 key elements will really help you in the game, and if you have allies in the game to watch your back, that might help you as well. If you have any questions that this training didn't offer, refer to this video. This video is just our basic training video, so everybody's welcome to watch this video and I hope it helps as many people as possible. As far as our secret training videos, only certain people will have access to those videos. And if you do have access to those videos, make sure you never share any of the secret training videos that you get from the HBM training. If you're interested in becoming an HBM member, you probably want to do it early on. We'll only accept so many people into the family. To find the HBM forum, click on the link with this video or the link on the training channel, and the recruiter will contact you at our earliest convenience. Now hopefully if we hear from you in the future, it'll be on good terms.